You've heard the story. Massive fraud, a scandal. Now, that's too big for even the legacy media to ignore. Take a look at that from the New York Times, where they write how fraud swamped Minnesota's social service system on the watch of Tim Walz. They write at the New York Times, over the last 5 years, fraud took root in pockets of Minnesota's Somali diaspora, as scores of individuals made small fortunes by setting up companies that billed state agencies for millions of dollars worth of social services that were never provided. 59 people have been convicted in those schemes so far, and more than $1 billion in taxpayer money has been stolen. That is more than Minnesota spends annually to run the Department of Corrections. Now, we showed you the receipts last week. For example, Feeding Our Future. It's a program designed to help feed underprivileged children. Well, they used fake meal counts, doctored attendance records, and they fabricated invoices, and they pulled in massive federal dollars. The organizations that this program sponsored were primarily owned and operated by members of the Somali community. We told you about Minnesota's housing stabilization services created to help vulnerable residents. But with loose rules, it led to widespread fraud. And you can see there, balloon in federal payments headed to Minneapolis to north of $100 million in just a few years. 6 of the people charged in that fraud, members of the Somali community. And then perhaps the most egregious and offensive of all, the autism scam, where a woman in the Somali community has been accused of recruiting children for therapy that they did not need, driving a surge in Medicaid claims. Look at the screen. Look at the numbers. Look at the explosion of federal dollars on the backs of fake autism. Now, the Times points out all this raises broader questions about the sustainability of Minnesota's not Somalian, but Scandinavian-modeled system. That's a robust safety net bankrolled by High Texas. Now, that system created an environment that drew immigrants to the state over many decades, including tens of thousands of Somali refugees after their country descended into civil war in the 1990s. Did Governor Tim Walz have any idea what was happening in his state?
Do you take responsibility for failing to stop this fraud in your state?
Well, certainly I take responsibility for putting people in jail. Governors don't get to just talk theoretically. We have to solve problems. And I will note, it's not just Somalis. Minnesota is a generous state. Minnesota is a prosperous state, a well-run state. We're AAA bond rated, but that attracts criminals. Those people are going to jail. We're doing everything we can. But to demonize an entire community on the actions of a few, it's lazy.
An embarrassment of an appearance on television on the heels of an embarrassment running the state of Minnesota. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt says it's because of that embarrassing leadership.
A nonprofit and its affiliates with these Somali migrants claim to have fed tens of thousands of American children during the pandemic. Another scheme involved hundreds of organizations who were reimbursed for services that were supposed to help people at risk of homelessness. Once again, those services were never provided. All of this has happened under Democrat leadership in a Democrat-run state, where these refugees, these migrants are coming to the United States. They are abusing our system. They are draining our resources that should be going to law-abiding, taxpayer-funded, tax-paying Americans. And this president is not going to put up with it anymore.
Want even more Fox News on YouTube? Become a Fox News Patriot today. Click join to find out how.